Yo, yo, you know what it is, man. Sauce on everything. You know what it is, SOE Cash Cow, man. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking me out on the live side. You know what? Let me see if I can change my scene around. You know what? Never mind. We just gonna go. Let's see here. I'm gonna put on my device. So we got Ish here, and Ish is gonna be, you know, Ish is Ish. I fuck with Ish. You know, he definitely has um, some knowledge on a lot of business stuff, and he does say a lot of good things and a lot of helpful things on the show. Um, this was one thing that I was just like, you know, uh, it's hard for me to understand how anybody who has any type of African blood in their body say things like we don't need reparations or I don't think black people should get reparations. Like that shit is like spitting in our face for real. Like in my opinion. Like when a person says, "Oh, black people don't need reparations," that's some white shit to me. Like that shit. Like white people say that shit. There shouldn't be any black people saying that shit because you know your history. You know your history of your ancestors, and you know that we built this motherfucking country and we've never been compensated for it. As well as you know that the Jews, the Chinese, uh, the Asians, every culture that has went through some type of issues with this country has received some sort of reparations. But when we talk about black people needing reparations, it's all type of fucking tabs and shit. Oh man, well why you give them money? They need financial literacy first. They need this. They need that. First we need the fucking money. Then let us worry about all the other shit. But give us the fucking money first because you owe us the money. This country owes us the money. Without us, this country does not exist. Without free labor, this country does not exist. It is not a powerhouse in the world. Without black people working for fucking free for a long fucking time. And for you to sit there and be like, oh no, we need all this other bullshit. That's some house nigga shit to me. Like that's some, that's some I don't subscribe to black struggle shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we need equity. What the fuck we gonna do? Fuck some equity. We need cash. We need to close the fucking wealth gap. Okay? And the only way we can do that is with fucking wealth. Period. That's what reparations really is about. Closing the wealth gap. And reparations would definitely help that. But let's get to the conversation.
Controversial question.
Me?
Yeah, sure. I don't tell you because Flip just said that pro-black shit, which I do believe that you are.
Yeah.
But there's a clip going around of you saying that you didn't believe that black people should get reparations.
And do I believe Ish is pro-black? Absolutely. I believe he supports black businesses and black things and stuff. But I think on some things, he has the mentality of a white person. Like on some things, he thinks like the white people, and that's because he's been around them a lot. He's like I said, he's pro-black. So sometimes when you hang around certain type of people, you start start believing in their ideologies and start being like, you know what, I never thought of it that way. You're right. Yeah, nigga, please.
Oh, I read that.
Did you?
Well, what the fuck going on with the audio? Shit, what the fuck is going on with my internet? Like the fuck? Why is this yellow now? What in the world? What's this? Excuse me, guys. I don't know what's going on with my YouTube right now. Like, my Wi-Fi is connected. Like, they don't want me to talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Shit.
Can I ask you a controversial question?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't tell you because Flip just said that pro-black shit, which I do believe that you are.
Yeah.
But there's a clip going around of you saying that you didn't believe that black people should get reparations.
Oh, I read that.
Did you?
I didn't see the clip, but I read somebody say that how disappointed they were in him saying that. That he said that because they need financial literacy. He said that the black people, if they get the money, they're wasted or whatever because they don't have financial literacy. What did you say?
I'm waiting for you to finish.
That's exactly what would happen.
No, I'm waiting for you to finish your question. Like,
I think that's what he asked.
End of your question.
What about it?
Do you believe black people should get reparations?
No, I think black people should get equity, and I think the two are different. I think that I'm not really a fan of handouts. Like, I don't want your money. I just want me to be able to make my money and you not be on my dick about making it.
And the point that Mark Lamont Hill is about to bring up is, it's not a handout, nigga. It's owed to us. Like, if somebody did something to you, and you know you were owed money for it, wouldn't you want the money that you owe for them doing what they did to you? Like, fuck all that equity and shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you hurt me, and to repair that pain, this is the amount of money it's gonna take. What's wrong with that? Why is that an issue? Like, I don't get it. Like, oh, we need equity. Listen, man, we could get equity with money by owning our own shit. We have equity in our own communities and equity in the, like, as another thing I want to say is I'm so tired of the narrative that, you know, yes, do black people need financial literacy? Absolutely. But it's the kids who need financial literacy. Most of the adults, if they're not financially literate, then they'll never be financially literate. There's no way to go around to all the adults. Because see, one thing about being an adult is that, nigga, I'm stuck in my ways. This is what I do. This is how I get down. This is how I live my life. So when you give me that money, I already know what it's going towards. Because I'm a grown fucking man. I live a life and I got different things that I need to take care of. I'm going to pay these bills. I'm going to buy this house. I'm going to do this. I'm going to live a life that I wasn't able to live before because you guys were steady keeping your foot on my neck with redlining and all type of other obstacles that they put in the way for black people to gain wealth. So when you start putting those things into the equation, you can't sit there and just be like, oh no, they need equity. That shit sounds stupid. It sounds misinformed and uneducated. And I know Ish is very educated and very informed. So like I said, for him to sit on this and stand on this like, nah, nigga, nah, bro. Like, nah, you tripping.
I don't think that if we get reparations, we gonna feel better. I don't think that. So I think reparations will be a waste for most. Some will definitely get money and some positive things with it, but I don't think it'll get us no better if we're not changing how we're being treated in America. I don't think reparations gonna change it.
But would wealth change how we're being treated in America? Could us having money and not being poor change how we're treated in America? I don't know. I will say that a person who drives a bucket is usually treated different than a person who drives a Bentley. Same motherfucker. I could be in this smug, driving this smug, and you'll look at me like, nigga, this nigga ain't got, he broke, he fucked up. If you see me driving a Bentley, you're gonna automatically think, oh, this nigga's successful. He got some money. You know what? I want to do business with this guy. I mean, money in itself opened up doors for opportunities. Like they tell you, you can't get a loan from a bank without money. You can't go to a bank and be like, yeah, I'm broke as fuck, but I got an idea and I know it's gonna make some money. Let me get a couple dollars. No. Nigga, the first thing I'm gonna look at is your account and see how much money you already have in there. So his ideology is flawed because it takes money to make money. And for us to get any type of equity or anything like that, we need money for that. People ain't just gonna give us equity and shit. Like, just gonna start giving us equity in their companies and shit. Oh, y'all want reparations? We're gonna give you some equity in Target. We're gonna get. I don't want equity, nigga. I want a check. I want cash money. I want a check that I can take to the bank, cash it, and now me and my family are better off than we was an hour ago because I didn't got reparations, and now I can see myself and my daughter or my son through private school and doing all type of things to help be more successful. Whether it's investing in the stocks, the bonds, whether it's, or if I want to take my money and blow it all at Cadillac, nigga, so what? It's my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm still putting it back in the economy. So if I want to go blow it at Cadillac, if I want to blow it on a Lamborghini, if I want to blow it on a Bentley, so what, nigga? It's not your money, it's mine. And I appreciate them giving us the reparations so I can do this type of shit with my shit because this is my life and this is how I want to live it. You know, we keep everybody. We don't need reparations because everybody. Who cares about everybody? What you gonna do with your reparations, bro? What you gonna do with yours? That's all I'm worried about is what I'm gonna do with mine. I can care. I can't be focused on if everybody is financially literate enough to receive reparations. All I know is it's owed to us and we deserve it, and that's the point.
I
think two are different.
Look, and I'm gonna tell you nothing, and I hate to say this, I hate to be this guy. It's true. You can tell. You look at Mark Hill and tell that he already has a different outlook on that on reparations. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. Not saying it's the truth. It's always the lighter complected individuals who seem to be like it's a handout and I don't this and have this, I don't know, this bravado of I don't take handouts and I'm better than that. And it's like you better than something. That's what it is, this light-skinned mentality of the I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I'm better. Nigga, what? Your parents slaves? Okay, nigga, get checked. What you talking about? Like, where's this? I'm better than who cares? Nah, nigga, shouldn't be about being better, being nothing. It be about what's old in the country paying us what's old. So once again, that's that light-skinned shit. I'm better than that. I want a handout. Like, bruh, the fuck? I don't want a handout either. But guess what? If they handing out shit, I'm taking it.
Like, I want your money. I just want me to be able to make money, and you be on my dick about making it. I don't think that if we get reparations, it's we gonna fare any better. Me personally, I don't think that. So I think reparations would be a way for most. Some would definitely get the money and do some positive things with it, but I don't think it'll get us no better if we change how we're being treated in America. I don't think reparations is going to change anything.
Like I say, that's kind of that's the mentality of somebody. That's the mentality of somebody who's already successful, who's already has things that
Early in the show. Go ahead.
Like I want equality, I want equity. So you got 500-year head start, and now me and Parks are able to make $100 a day. Parks gonna keep a 500-year head start. It's not.
But you got twice that much money.
And then I got twice that much money. Still, don't change the way that we are being treated. It's gonna be futile youth. Either way.
Okay.
Because you said before that it's not rich. So the way we treat it is because we're poor. No, I think that. No, I think
bro, I'm about to say, bro, me no.
So if we did get the money, would change how we're treated because we're not necessarily poor anymore.
No, because they're not getting up for you.
All right, y'all, give me 1 second. I gotta do something for my son. 1 second. Hold on, bro. I said, hold on. My bad, daddy do these.
Reparations, they're gonna have 30% of the reparations. They're gonna decide if you got black blood, you don't like with reparations. One, the reparations don't come with a financial literacy package to show you how to use money to invest it in.
Why not? See, that's what I'm saying. You just making up shit, okay? The reparations does come down. That is something that we can have in our, I guess, our declaration or our paperwork saying, you know, with this certain amount of money, you get, you know, this amount of time or you get this amount of money allotted to college for financial literacy or for a business class or for a business course or something like that. So you're saying stuff that could be true. Like you're saying like, well, we need financial literacy. Well, why can't we put that into the paperwork or the proclamation or whatever we have to write out so that we get our reparations? That's part of our reparations. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all just be saying shit.
One, two, people make a shit ton of money today. The money don't gain nothing in society, just have money. So I think the reparations is the end all be all. I think that's a cop out.
I don't agree with that. If everybody's out here with money and large amounts of money, they're not just sitting around doing nothing because money makes money. Business makes money. So you can't have a large amount of money just be sitting on it. and spending it, and there's no more money coming back in. Now that's bullshit. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, he just saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, no, nigga. If there's somebody out there with law, first thing, money will create opportunities for you. Like, I'll tell you that now. Like, money can't create opportunities. Money can't open doors. Period. It just can't. So, what the fuck is Ish talking about? Now, he just, sometimes, just like he be on that flat earth shit, sometimes he just don't be knowing what the fuck he talking about. He just be talking based off of, you know, his personal living situations and how he was raised, which is how most of us come up with our ideologies based off of the, you know, the way that we live. And once again, it doesn't seem like he struggled too much. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't seem like you come from a good household, maybe a rich household, maybe a wealthy house. I don't know, but the reason I say that is because his take on reparations. Just, you know, obviously you got money. You know what I'm saying? So you like, I don't need no handout. And you've been had money, meaning your parents probably had money. I mean, you might have some generational wealth down there.
I would say one, and I get not to handouts, but argument of reparations that is not a hand that is owed. Right? Say reparations repair stuff. So that is like you got a year, you own it for 100 years, you split over, and all this stuff was down in universities, the whole country, right? Every institution. Then giving us reparations and a handout is actually what we owe. And then the second part, I think, is I never heard people say reparations either or. You have reparations for a long time, not the leader of it, but advocating for it. And every reparations person I know is also asking for vote rights, house elections, other things. Like, and then the last part of it is I think reparations should be a check. I think every descendant of slavery, to be put on here, every descendant of American slavery here in the United States deserves reparations. But I also think, in addition to the check, we should also access free public education, university education. We should also have other you can do systemically to close that gap in addition to money. So I think we could.
When we talk about reparations overall, we talking about the check. It's different. You take it multiple generals talk about what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think that's right.
If you see how you think every descendant of slavery should have free education. Yeah. Again, it just depends on.
If you got
that's a form of reparations, though.
I would be telling the child. I think that I don't think it's going to be big. People just like, yeah, if I had come up with such and such, I would be better. All of that shit, to me, is the same idea. I can't say that out of the shit that we highlight is the one thing that we highlight else.
I didn't say it either.
The negative, it's goofy, but it's cool.
It's just negative. It's just, I wouldn't look at this as being negative. And something is definitely going on with mine. It's probably because I'm streaming.
I think the education is more important.
I don't agree. I think it's one that dance by out in that church.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I brought it up. I get it. That was
how. I mean, we
for the deep dive.
We how I look at some of these issues is definitely. I've been up here 4 years. How I look at these issues is definitely the opposite side of me. That's
okay.
I'm not. I guess I stand in my belief, and I think they probably think about reparations. He's like,
it's kind of like, and I'm just talking, I'm rambling. It's my opinion, but it's kind of like you sound like you scared for niggas to get more money than you. Like, you like, I'm good, couple nigga. I don't need a bunch of niggas around me with money talking about competing with me, which really niggas shouldn't compete with each other at all. But that's how certain people look at things and why they are probably like, no, I don't want these niggas to get reparations. You know, I worked hard, you know, to get where I'm at. And, you know, and why would you get it? Why would they get it? They don't know. Nah, nigga, you worked hard for where you at. That's dope. And you should get reparations too. We're not saying you shouldn't. You should. If you're a descendant of American slavery, you should definitely get a check, bro. But people saying that it's not, you know, that's not a good idea is stupid to me. Like, that's the only idea. That's the only good idea that they've had when it comes to black people in the black community. That's why they don't do it. That's why they're not giving it to us. If reparations was so detrimental and such a, oh, if they give us money, we ain't gonna do nothing with it. If they believe that shit, guess what? They would have been cut the checks. First and foremost, we are very smart, very talented, and very strong. They know if they give us that fucking money, we can take over this goddamn country. That's why they're not giving us reparations. Okay? That's why they want to put reparations in education and shit like that, which is cool. We'll take that. But that's why they don't want to give us that bag. Because they fuck around and give us that bag, which, from what I've heard, from what a lot of different economists have said, and different people have talked about with the reparations, they talk about like niggas owe like 6 figures, like no less than like $250,000 a piece. Okay, if you break down, you know, the reparations. So you give each brother of the descendant of American slavery $250,000. You think every nigga gonna go out and just buy a Cadillac? You think every nigga's gonna no nigga? We gonna do a lot with that money, a lot, and they know it, and that's why they don't want to give it to us. Cut the games, man. Like, we talk about financial literacy, but I'm telling you, financial literacy is for young people. It's for the youngsters coming up so that we can teach them how to be better with their money. Shit, we already owe niggas. Niggas got student loans. Niggas done fucked up their credit. All type of shit. A check to some of us would put us in a position to be at the top of our game, to make our credit A1. Okay, we would really be out here competing in the business field, with different businesses and different ideas and shit like that. Having enough money to actually go out and do our own fucking apps and create our own software and create our own shit. You know how much it costs that these niggas is charging for niggas to create an app from ground up? But you see these white boys in Silicon Valley, all these niggas, they create apps like it ain't shit out of clear blue sky. Apps cost money, but what I'm saying, I'm bringing that up because that's technology, and that's something I know our young kids are into, as well as I know some older people that are into, who's like, oh, if I just had, like, I got this great idea for an app, but I don't have, 100,000 or 20,000 or however much thousand that I need to get the idea up and going. So now it's just a dead idea because I don't have the money to make it happen. But if I did have reparations, so yeah, I'm tired of the idea of when we get this money, we just gonna fuck it up, because who cares? Like, it's none of your fucking business is what I do with my fucking money. Just like it's none of your business what I do with my money. Now, it's none of your business what I do with my money when I get my reparations. Period. So let's get off the idea of trying to put stipulations on the money and shit, and let's just get to the money. Let's get to the money first, and then we can start talking about stipulations and shit. But like I said, I do agree that there should be some education in there and things of that nature. But even with that, nigga, that don't mean that motherfucker who get his check like, all right, I'm going to college now, so I can learn how to budget my money. No, nigga, no. You're going to get that check like, all right, I'm gone. I get free college too. All right, I might do that, but I got this business that I'm about to start. Nigga, I got an idea, nigga. I'm about to. So, yeah. But let's get to it.
Dave, what the hell had to think about the reparations? Like, the Cadillac dealership going to be empty in 2 days. Shit like that. Like, I just think that
Some white people just find it. Yeah, but it's so Cadillac's this.
Right.
Get your money, go to Lambo in the spot.
I'm just saying, we saw when people got access to all the extra money they didn't spend.
Yeah.
And look what happened.
I'm going to believe that's not business.
True.
I'm not saying
Thank you. It's not telling us what to do with their money.
Of course.
I mean, this is a side, but it's related to Nashville. Speaking of the country music history museum, whatever, and had some cars. Alice car. It was diamond paint, gold plate trim, TV in the back. Another new car had guns, the no hands, a gun in the front. Like, this is all the shit together. Black extremism and country started doing the exact same shit in 1950. Anyway, sorry.
Sidebar.
We need to do like a deep down with Elvis in real life. I'm not a fan of Elvis, but I'm saying about his story and all that drag shit did. So anyway, I'll fuck with Elvis. Tell you what.
Oh, fuck
Was
with
racist?
Yeah.
Culture vulture?
He's definitely a culture
appropriation.
vulture.
Yeah.
I don't think he was racist though. I think that, and I think that he back in the days appreciated that he was coming in one of them.
Let me ask you,
There's a quotes about Elvis. Like,
do you think arts is a culture vulture?
No.
So arts went on to take the things that he learned in the culture and made a zig with it.
the Parks got on stage and started singing, "You ain't nothing but a dog, but if." Yes, I'm gonna fucking culture.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
There was definitely art for thousands.
But the people,
Those are friends, man.
It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Like look this sinner's conversation. A lot of people have been throwing the accusation at Ryan Coogler that he completely ripped off from Justice Till Dawn.
No, that was a different movie too.
Dogs of the Just or something like that.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but really,
Like, even from the-
but really, it's about From Dusk Till Dawn because it's a very similar thing.
Yeah.
It's very, very similar, you know. But
That's
exactly, but what a lot of people don't seem to understand or like willfully ignoring the fact that he has basically said he paid homage to it. It's not like he has basically said, "Oh, I came up with this completely original." No, he has homage to
And this
that.
point, the standards in general, politics are involved in some other shit.
No, I'm basically saying, like, it's one thing if you take someone's idea and give them absolutely no credit for it. It's another thing if you're saying, I was inspired by this particular piece of work that's done by this particular person, and you give them credit, that's completely different.
That's fact.
Language
That's
to
fact.
somebody. I don't care what
Yeah,
that
but
is.
here's the thing: the people that Elvis covered gave permission and picked them up for it, and he told them like,
Yeah, I'm talking about this. Let's see.
That was stealing and extracting black art. And so for me, it's like this interpersonal race. Everyone's about to say he's the only thing black could do me is shine shoes. These things was never actually said. It's like just I never said like.
I remember him saying that back in the day, but he said he never said that. I don't know. I remember back in the day him saying that. I just thought when
I believe he said that. I mean,
I just thought when I'm for real.
I don't know when he
I had a lot of time.
He might have felt. I don't know, but I'm saying he didn't actually say that. And Elvis, Tommy, my motherfucker. But with Elvis, so Elvis, listen, I don't think Elvis is just about them. Elvis, there's so many other guys more talented, far more gifted. Talk about the talking Beatles, talking about Ringo, drumming.
Like he can get on mainstream stage. And that's
All right, so we're going to cut that. I'm going to click up. So I'll touch on this right quick, too. A couple things that came out. Yeah, Smokey Robinson put in some sexual allegations from his employees. And we have another person, Byron Scott. So we have Byron Scott, and Byron Scott's In the Byron Scott's case, they're saying that he had sex with an underage child, and he said that he didn't know that she told him that she was of age. So what I'm seeing here is I don't know what this is. This like a roundup of black men, another sex cases on. Like I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It seems like every successful black man has done something illegal to some type of woman, and that's crazy. Like, I can't believe every single person that they're accusing of these accusations did these things. Now, look at Smokey Robinson. Yeah, he looks weird as fuck. Like I don't know. I can't put nothing past him because it said that he was sexually assaulting some ex-employees, talking about doing sexual things to him, as well as having them do sexual things to him, as well as having sex with him. So I mean, when all this was going on, why didn't you say anything then? Like that. I mean, I'm not victim blaming, but I'm just saying, like they're not saying he raped them. They're saying that yes, we had sex with this guy. And the thing about it is that I don't feel like anybody can make do anything unless at gunpoint or at knife. They saying they're gonna kill you or you do it, and that's different. But for a paycheck, nah. Like if I was a woman, you couldn't sexually assault me one time, let alone numerous times, without me quitting the fucking job and going to the police. So all this shit just seems weird to me. Like, where are these? And then once again, these are for Smokey. These aren't even sexual. These aren't rapes. These are just sexual assaults. But at the time, which it seems like he did it more than one time to these ladies. Why did they not say anything? This isn't rape. This isn't that. This is him. You guys are my employee. This is sexual harassment in so many words. And well, it is sexual harassment, and then it became sexual assault when he started putting his hands on him. But once again, the first time he actually assaulted you, wouldn't you go to the police? Why wait now? And I just don't get it. Same thing with Byron Scott. Byron Scott's accuser, I think that was years ago as well. And he says that she told him that she was of legal age. And I believe him because we all know women who have lied about their age to fuck with with an older guy. Okay? So, hopefully, Smokey can get up out of this. And, and if he didn't do anything wrong, then yes, he should get, what he deserves. But it's just crazy to me how it starts like, I think somebody said this before. I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been a comedian. But they said something like, you have sex with a woman, y'all kicking and y'all having fun and everything is cool. And then, no sooner than, they get broke or need some money, and all of a sudden, you rape them. You sexually assaulted them. When, at the time when those things were happening, you, as the man in the situation, you didn't look at it as assault at all. You were like, yo, he was freaking out. Like, what you mean? You were grabbing on me, I was grabbing on you. What you mean? We was having sex together. Shit, you was moaning and groaning, bitch. What are you talking about? Like, you pulled my dick out. Like, what? But I assaulted you? Like, I'm telling you, man, this shit is weird. Like, it is. This shit is weird. The Shannon Sharp shit is weird because that shit came out of nowhere, okay? And it sounds like it was a setup from day fucking one. The reason I say that is because the chick that Shannon Sharp is in trouble with is an OnlyFans model, or is an OnlyFans actor, OnlyFans, whatever you want to call it. But she on OnlyFans. So I don't believe that Shannon Sharp met her at the gym. Because what 19-year-olds is at the gym trying to get fit? Your body's banging. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll take that back. These younger girls, they do be on it for real. Like, they be on trying to keep their shape and shit like that. Because my daughter, she only 21 and she be in the gym every day. So I just say it couldn't happen because it could. But 15, it just didn't sound right. So what I think happened with Shannon Sharp was he felt the OnlyFans model, and I think he was set up from the jump. I think from the beginning he was going to get set up. It was just her waiting for the right time. That's it. I think when she met Shannon Sharp, she knew who the fuck he was, and her team